Coming up, it's hands-on technology. Yes, we're back, baby. And we're going to start with the review of the new Pixel tablet from Google.
Podcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
So, there are two devices in front of me. One of them is $229 from Google. That's the Nest Hub Max. One of them is $500 from Google. It's the Pixel tablet. They're both in a slide mode. Can you tell the difference between the two, or can you tell which is which? They're both in. One of these is less than the other. This is the $500, and I tell you how you can tell just by taking it off the stand. This is the new Pixel tablet. This is an actually full Android tablet. If you look at it, it's got a camera on the back, just like a regular tablet would, and it has fingerprint recognition actually right on the top here. So I'm going to press that. You actually don't even have to press it. It's got all the Google services, all the Google apps. Let me do this without too much glare. This is a full Android tablet with the problems that all Android tablets have, which is that many, many Google apps are not designed for the tablet. But if you're looking for an Android tablet and you don't mind spending $500, this is absolutely the class of the Android tablets, the Google Pixel. And this has the best single feature. Go back to my two-shot, because it comes with, at least for now, it comes with this thing, which is a external speaker, and it has, if you notice, it has the smart pogo pins on it and a little magnet, and it, did you hear that? It attaches, and now it's just like a photo frame. So I think this is a really clever idea. In fact, when I saw Google demo this at Google I/O, I immediately ordered it because I thought, that's a great idea. They pointed out when you have a tablet like the iPad, you forget to charge it. This is a place that the tablet can live that's charging. Let me play a little bit of music so you can kind of hear what it sounds like. Let's see. I can't play music, can I? Who? Oh, well, something's playing. The bass has pretty good bass. B-A-S-E has pretty good B-A-S-S. The sound is good. It sounds good. You would probably use this as a single device, say in the kitchen. I wouldn't. Let me pause this. Bob Dylan would never sue us, would he? No, you wouldn't sue us, would you, Bob? You wouldn't send us a cease and desist. It sounds very good. That's the point of the bass, I guess. That and the fact that it's charging. So if you have this maybe in the living room and you're watching TV and you wanted to check something, look something up, you can remove it and use it as an Android tablet. But most of the time, I suspect it's going to live on this base. Now, here's the thing. When it's on the base, it's pretty much functionally, it's very similar to the half as expensive Nest Hub Max. This has a camera in the front because you can use it for, well, I would say Google Duo, but they killed that product. You can use it for Zoom calls. It has the slideshow mode, which is very similar. The sound on this is arguably maybe a little bit better because, as you can see, the bass is a little bit larger. Let me play something just musically.
Here are some videos.
Oh, both of them will talk to you. Can I play the same song? I should have set that up. Oh, I can do this like with my voice. Hey, Google, play Bob Dylan, Forever Young. Let's see what happens.
Here's a video I found from Search.
Same song. It pretty much sounds the same. In fact, you might even say that the Nest Hub Max is a little bit better, mightn't you? All right, let's stop this before Bob does anything. Thank you very much. So as music players, equivalent. As devices, of course, this is an Android, so it does a lot more. You could put any app on it that you could put on your Android phone or Android tablet. Again, many of them are not designed for this screen size. This is probably the single biggest downfall of Android tablets. I have to say, I bought this even though it's twice as expensive, not because it does more, but just because of this. The fact that you can just unglue it from the base and carry it around. Now, Win2Dow showed this on All About Android on Tuesday and knocked it off when she pressed the button on here. So a number of people pointed out this isn't the best magnet. I haven't had that problem. Once I understood how strong the magnet was, no, don't worry. You don't. John Ashley's ready to catch it. You learn. You hold it a little bit when you press. Maybe it should be a little bit stronger, but you don't want it to be so strong that when you do this, it picks up the speaker, right? You need to have it loose enough so that it comes off easily. I think Google probably tested a variety of magnets and came up with this. And once you've had it long enough and understand how strong or how weak the magnet is, I have not found this to be a problem. You see, I mean, it's on there pretty good. It's not falling off or anything. You have to kind of pry it off, tilt it off to get it off. My only concern really is that it's $500. This is $230, something like that. It really is a big price differential. If you need an Android tablet and you want to have something in your kitchen that pretty much does the same thing as the Nest Hub Max, I think this is a pretty good choice. But I brought them both in because I wanted you to see how similar they are, kind of at least on the surface. The sound quality is the same. I use the Nest Hub Max all the time in the kitchen for watching news. Because I have YouTube TV, I can say, put on CNN. I can watch the news in the kitchen. I can even watch local channels in the kitchen. Yeah, I'll be able to do the same thing with this. This has a fingerprint reader. It has both a front face. I believe it has a front facing. I actually didn't check. No, I guess it doesn't. It only has a back facing camera. So that might be a little bit of a disadvantage, but it does have that. And it's a decent, single lens camera. I think it's going to be hard for Google. If people know about the Nest Hub Max, it's going to be hard for Google to sell this Pixel tablet. It just doesn't do twice as much more. The screen's about the same, right, John? Do you notice a difference in the screen quality? I think they're about the same. The bezels are smaller, of course, in the Pixel tablet. These are really pretty ugly bezels. I can imagine Google, if they wanted to continue to sell the Nest Hub Max, updating it to look a little bit more like this. But then you really say, well, why am I buying the more expensive Pixel tablet? It's solely so that you can do this. You can take this, you can sit on the couch. Battery life on this, I don't know yet because I haven't had it that long. And most of the time I leave it docked. But I think the battery life is a little bit shorter than on some of the other tablets. But that's fine. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time. I'm not gonna travel with this tablet. Probably this is a tablet for having in the house and pulling off when you need it, and putting it back on when you want to use it in the kitchen or living room. So I like it. Thumbs up. I think the price differential is the biggest issue. If this costs the same as the Nest Hub Max, well, you'd buy the Pixel tablet. Is it worth an extra $230, $220 to have this detachable and to have it running Android? Remember, this is not running Android. This is running, I guess it's Fuchsia, its own unique operating system designed for the Nest. This will do everything the Nest does. If you want to see your doorbell, if somebody rings a doorbell, it'll show up on here. It has the Google Voice Assistant. So it's not lacking anything, and it adds some features like fingerprint recognition, a camera on the back, and this detachable stand. I have to say, this has replaced the Nest Hub Max in my kitchen because I like having that additional capability. You'd have to decide whether it's worth the money for you. That is my comparison. I will have more. I'm going to take this over, keep this with me on the set because I can do that. Carry it back to the set with me. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Well, that's it for this edition of Hands On Technology. The return of this great show, thanks to our Club TWiT members. Don't forget, Club TWiT members support everything we do with their $7 a month. You get ad-free versions of all the shows. You get access to the Club TWiT Discord, a bunch of shows like this one that we don't put out anywhere else. except for special occasions like this one. It's easy, simple, fast, and it helps us out a lot. twit.tv/clubtwit. I'm Leo Laporte. I'll see you next time on Hands on Technology.